Justin Steele gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First pitch on its way. Tim Anderson is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
You have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last time.
Maybe a threat of a thunderstorm or two later on. Game time temperature here and even 90 degrees. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. And he'll step off. Line to the right side. Suzuki is there, 1 away. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Oh, man, I love what A.J. Pollock does for this offense. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
At the plate, A.J. Pollock. This will go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The numbers for him certainly look good. He's at .327, 13 home runs, and 33 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
1 out, nobody on. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he got him. Into the box now, Jose Abreu. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. First pitch of the at-bat. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there. It's 3-1 now.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping in, Luis Robert. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
Man, this guy's been in fuego lately. A boatload of homers over his last 10 games.
Yeah, usually, Dan, guys get hot.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. White Sox leave 1. It's the White Sox nothing. Cubbies coming to bat. A Windy City showdown, and it's on the show. Ronaldo Lopez is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Ronaldo Lopez has really quietly burst onto the scene. Good control, good fastball too, low to mid-90s fastball. His off-speed pitches are also in play. Not afraid to throw the breaking ball at any count. A pitcher, not necessarily a thrower.
So stepping in, Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here. here in the bottom half of the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the leadoff hitter. They've got to get better production out of that leadoff spot. Boy, he's struggling a bit right now. And you know what? His team really needs him to turn it around. I hope he's able to get out of it in this one. He's putting in a lot of extra time, so we'll see if it pays off.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1.
Nope, upstairs.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Fouled away. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the 2nd casualty of the inning.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the 1st inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
To the plate now, Suzuki. Check swing there. They'll appeal down to Gary Simmons, and it'll be strike 1 as he signals he wasn't able to hold up. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. The pitch. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. Still no score. Riding in, Yohan Moncada, and you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Line to the right side, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. So coming to the plate, Andrew Vaughn, and he has been, pardon the cliche, in fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. No balls and 1 strike. Moncada aboard here at first with nobody out. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And costly as the runner will move into scoring position now. The 1-1 home.
Nope, that's down. No, that's down.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Coming to the plate now, Leury Garcia. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Well thrown sinker that time, down, but in the strike zone. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. And he will somehow keep his eye on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 1.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Standing in now, Zavala, as he sends it on the ground to first. The second for 1. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Patrick Wisdom.
Number 16.
Here's the first pitch to him. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Alfonso Rivas will be next. The 3-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Stepping up to the plate, Alfonso Rivas, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, this home crowd didn't like this guy on the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game, and you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
At the plate, Christopher Morrow, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the belt, the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting 7. The center fielder, Rafael.
Striding into the box, Rafael Ortega, and he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. From the belt, the pitch. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit hard to the right side. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
At the plate now, David Bodie, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Ready with the 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. 2 men are on with 2 men out.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
At the plate, Ronaldo Lopez. 9-1-2 due up. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Well, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. 1 out here in the Chi Sox third. And up next it'll be Tim Anderson. First pitch of the at-bat. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Third inning, no score to this point. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, that's a pitch right there to split finger that needs to be buried, and it was not executed. Left it thigh high, and as an offensive player, that's what you're waiting on.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. So now to the plate, A.J. Pollock, as he'll take a look at ball one. First time up, he went down looking. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. From the stretch. Outside, 3-0 now. Pollock in front, 3 balls and a strike. Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. There's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Now back.
So here's Jose Abreu. Here comes the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Here's a little chopper up the middle, fielded cleanly to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the 3rd inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. They entered the day's contest leading the major league in home runs. And talking with some of the hitters during batting practice, they said home runs are a big part of their game, but it's not something they're going for when they step into the box. They said as long as they're attacking good pitches to hit, their swings will oftentimes do the rest. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Justin Steele. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ball 1. The 1-0. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And no one will track it down. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Name of the game out on a mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He's certainly got this guy on the defensive.
And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Anderson onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And look there at the standings from the AL Central as you see where the White Sox find themselves coming into today's action. Ready for another chance? Ian Happ.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And no swing apparently, ball 1. The ball and 2 strikes.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. The pitch. Happ with a swing, and he connects, sends this one to deep right field. And that's off the scoreboard. What a blast. A solo home run here off the bat of Ian Happ. Home run number 42 on the season, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Not every home run is exactly the same. That ball was absolutely destroyed.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Contreras is, of course, a highly regarded catcher, and it's really fun to watch him control the game behind the plate, not only with his glove work, but with the arm as well. He's got a cannon. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Gone. Back-to-back homers. A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras. 19th home run for him on the season, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
In now, Suzuki. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
You'd never want to fall to a guy like this. Is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Digging in to try it again, Patrick Wisdom. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Pollock is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Alfonso Rivas.
Now batting, Alfonso Rivas. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. 2 out with the man at first. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back safely. And again a throw, and the runner back. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. And another throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Now a move over to first. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Strike two as the fastball is let go.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Hit hard to the right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Abreu will take this one over to first, and with that, the inning ends. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 3 innings complete. Cubs lead it 2-0. Stepping into the box, Luis Robert comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 25 for him on the year, as the White Sox have now made this a 2-1 ball game.
Well, he hit a homer last night too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff: don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it, just like he did.
The batter, the third baseman, Yohan.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yohan Moncada, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Out of play. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ball game. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Andrew Vaughn stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Ready with the 1-0. Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Leori Garcia.
So striding in, Leori Garcia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First offering on its way. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Garcia is retired. 2 down now.
Now batting, number 44.
Now at the plate, Zavala. Here comes the first pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Ready with the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. One and one. Here it is. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The set and the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here's the 2-2. Two out here and a runner at second. Got him swinging in the dirt. Contreras goes to get it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Sox get one right back here on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Cubs 2 and the White Sox 1. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now to the plate, Christopher Morrow. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Our shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit down the 3rd baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Into the box now, Rafael Ortega, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A base hit in his first trip. Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. A ball that's carrying. Gone! A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Cubs have taken a 4-1 lead. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
David Bodie will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. This one's down to third. Moncada has it on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The pitcher, number 75, Justin Steele.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Justin Steele. He flew out in his last at bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Still only one out in the inning. Pitch is popped up. Moncada waits on it. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 1-1 the count now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Happ with a 2-1 count now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
They have him play perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw to the side is retired. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2. We're through 4. It's now 4-1 Chicago. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bat. He said it's been a real team effort to focus on a line drive approach, and that is certainly evident in this game. Our stat guys tell me they've hit 9 total line drives, and even though not all of them have resulted in base hits, those are the swings the team believes leads to a lot of success at the plate.
Leading off for the White Sox.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Number 40, Reynaldo Lopez.
Ready. Here's the first offering. Reynaldo Lopez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
The bouncer to the left side, reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The bat, Tim Anderson.
Back to the top of the order now, and up next it'll be Tim Anderson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Here it comes, 0-2. Lifted in the air to center. Ortega is there, 2 gone.
Up next for Chicago, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Ready now for the White Sox. A.J. Pollock, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Two out, nobody on. Chopped to third. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They trail it 4-1. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and Next will be the power-hitting catcher, Wilson Contreras.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that misses 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
All even now, 2-2. Now here it comes.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a starter away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Suzuki is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. Popped up. Anderson is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, number 16.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Patrick Wisdom. A strikeout and a lineout for him so far. First offering on its way. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. To the left side, but it's well fouled.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runner goes, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's 1st and 2nd now with 1 away.
Now back, the first baseman, Alfonso.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Vince Velasquez takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Number 23, Vince Velasquez.
Alfonso Rivas will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at 1st and 2nd and 1 gone. He's set and the pitch.
1-0.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Into the bleachers and out of here. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 9 on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
To the plate now, Christopher Morrow. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Garcia has a play, 2 down. Digging in, Rafael Ortega. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 3 runs already home here. And right into the shift. Abreu will take this one over to first, and with that, the inning ends. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Digging in, Jose Abreu.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but it's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Down 2-1.
To short. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the right fielder, Luis Robert.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Luis Robert comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. On its way is pitch number 75.
Nope, ball 1.
Hit well on the ground to first. A dive and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play.
Third baseman,
Digging in the switch hitter, Yohan Moncada. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2. 2 out, nobody on. So a full count now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Liner towards second, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. Looked like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted a knock instead.
Standing in now, Andrew Vaughn, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. The 1-0. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box, Leury Garcia. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Garcia is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch. Now the 2-0 home.
Ball three.
And I think it's a combination of factors that might be getting to him right here. You've got that pitch count that's getting up there, but also the heat can be a factor. You can tell he's not real fresh right now.
3-1 the countdown. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fly ball out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. White Sox strand a couple. They're down 7-1. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, David Bodie.
The second baseman, David Bodie.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. So with 7 runs allowed already, it's been another dismal outing from this pitching staff as you take a look there at the list of clubs with the highest team ERA. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. Yan Gomes will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 7, Yan Gomes.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. His lifetime line against Velasquez, 2 hits in 7 tries. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The left fielder, number 8, Ian.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ian Happ. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
Strike 1 to start the at bat. 0-1. Here it comes. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
1-1. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
John Perez.
At the plate now, Wilson Contreras, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now back.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Into the box, Suzuki. First offering on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
This is worst case scenario for the pitcher. As the offensive player, man, smile on your face knowing you're sitting fastball right down the middle.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Here it is, the 3-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. The 3-1 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Stepping into the box, Patrick Wisdom. No hits to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air to center field. On the move is Pollard. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And a relay home, and he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Jimmy Lambert gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Alfonso Rivas will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. As a look, now the pitch. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. No offer at that one, and the count moves to 2-2 now on the Cub first baseman. Into center field, line drive base hit. And the runner will score from second. And he's in safely to third as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Man, he's been killing it all game long. Those 2 RBIs bring his total for the game to 5, so he's been at his best when it matters most. No doubt making a bid for player of the game.
So now to the plate, Christopher Morrow. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Morrow is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
The 1-1. It's strike 2 swinging. 4 runs here in this half inning. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing. So that's ball 4.
Now batting, the center fielder, Rafael.
So striding forward now, Rafael Ortega, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat. This is pulled into right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 7th inning coming up. The Cubs lead this one 11-1. Chris Martin is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 58, Chris Martin.
Stepping in, Zavala. He's still hitless in the majors after 2 at-bats. No doubt he'd like to turn that 0 batting average into a .333 here.
Yeah, I know it's his first game, but after 2 at-bats, he should be able to slow himself down a little bit. I expect him to have a nice AB right here.
Ready with the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball in.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Well, making it to the bigs was far from guaranteed for him. It's got to be a great feeling to finally have that major league jersey on his back, huh?
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues? But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Josh Harrison will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Josh.
There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. 258 the average to begin play. 5 homers and 28 RBIs. Harrison, 5'8" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2008 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now.
The bat, number 7, Anderson.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, and the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Send it back right where it came from.
At the plate, A.J. Pollard. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. High and deep to right center. Ortega will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. White Sox leave 1. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Number 49 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 49.
Digging in once.
Leading off for the Cubs, the 2nd baseman, David Bodie.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. And he misses there. 1-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
T.J. Higgins will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
T.J. Higgins.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the pitch.
No bench on the plate. Ball 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Now batting, left fielder, Ian.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ian Happ. He singled his last time up. Nico Horner will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 2, Nico.
First pitch on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. 3-2 now. Wilson Contreras waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled off. The next 3-2. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Vaughn is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Stepping up now, Wilson Contreras comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball. 1-1. A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
High in the air out to center field. And Pollock will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand one, but they're on autopilot 11-1. Brandon Hughes will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Nico Horner will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Here it comes. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Ground ball right into the shift. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Up next for Chicago, Luis Robert. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
But right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
The third baseman, Yohan.
So here's Yohan Moncada. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is low, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Very high, 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Down in order go the White Sox. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Suzuki.
Number 27.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty B, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Digging in now, Patrick Wisdom. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Now the pitch. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. This one's into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot down the line in left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as this lead got even wider. Into the box now, Alfonso Rivas. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Drilled to first, fielded by Abreu, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 5.
Coming to the plate now, Christopher Morrow. First offering on its way. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now here it comes.
1 ball, 2 strikes. I got to count 2-2.
Popped him up. Garcia is camped under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. Cubs 12 and the White Sox 1. Alec Mills takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 30, Alec.
At the plate, Andrew Vaughn starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And he falls behind 0-2. Mills, the former Royal, he was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Boy, another base hit, and hopefully not another stranded runner, Mark.
Yeah, I can't tell you how frustrating it is for the offensive team not to be able to pick their pitcher up. A lot of traffic on the board. Somebody's got to come through.
To the plate now, Leury Garcia, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. fouled away. Here it comes on 1-1. Just above the zone that time. Looked like a misfired sinker.
One strike.
In the dirt here. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Reese McGuire will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And they start him out away with a called strike. The numbers on the year, 272. 3 homers and 19 driven in. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-2 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. First offering on its way. Tim Anderson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Just missing here, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's working full now at 3-2. The White Sox down to their last strike. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. Into the bleachers and gone. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Yeah, Matty, it's scorching out right now, and they always say when the weather gets hot, the ball starts traveling. Dan, what's your take?
That's exactly what happens, D-Road. Come out of spring training, a lot of the places it's a little damp, it's a little cold, but when it starts to heat up.
Catch is made, and the Cubs are going to get out of here with a split in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
12-4 is the final in this game. Chicago led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Justin Steele earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Ronaldo Lopez permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.